Kingdom Kids, come on. It's time for another adventure.
CC, it's story time. CC, it's story time. CC always telling the stories. Pink hair and socks, so she's never boring. Whiteboard with the orange tie. You need a recap? Derek is your guy. Oh, with a flow so cold. Everybody get ready for adventure mode. Heather with the crew that's so disruptive. Hey, what's that? Friendly interruption. Kingdom Kids, yeah, Kingdom Kids. Kingdom Kids, yeah, Kingdom Kids.
Hey Kingdom Kids, it's good to see you again. In today's adventure, we're going to learn about a jailbreak. But before we do that, we need a recap. Take it away, Derek.
A man named Cornelius, who was a captain of soldiers, worshiped God. One afternoon, Cornelius had a vision, and an angel told him, "God has heard your prayers. Now send some men to find a man named Peter." And he sent his servants off to find him. The next day, Peter went up to the roof of the house and prayed and became very hungry. He fell asleep and had a vision. He saw heaven open, and something came down like a huge sheet held up by its four corners. In it were all kinds of animals, and a voice said to him, "Peter, kill and eat." But Peter said, "Lord, I can't do that." In those days, people were unable to eat certain animals because of the law. The voice spoke, "When God says that something can be used for food, don't say it isn't fit to eat." Peter was still wondering what all this meant. When the men sent by Cornelius came and stood at the gate, they explained and Peter went with him. When he saw Cornelius, he told him and his family, "Now, I am certain that God treats all people alike. God is pleased with everyone who worships him and does right, no matter what nation they come from." The Holy Spirit took control of everyone who was listening. Wow. Anyways, back to you, Cece.
Wow, there were so many animals. There were pigs and sheep and bulls.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you this friendly interruption. Please enjoy these facts from Tammy.
Hi, Kingdom Kids. It's Tammy, and I've got a fun fact for you today. Did you know the average tongue is about 3 inches long? Test it out. Well, wash my car and buy me a snow cone. I did not know that fact.
I did not know those facts. Did you? Anyway, back to Cece.
Wow, that was a really cool fact, Tammy. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for
Adventure Mode!
King Herod ordered James, one of Jesus' disciples, to be put to death. He also had Peter put in jail and ordered 4 squads of soldiers to guard him. Herod planned to put him on trial in public. While Peter was being kept in jail, the church never stopped praying to God for him. The night before Peter was to be put on trial, he was asleep and bound by 2 chains. A soldier was guarding him on each side, and the 2 other soldiers were guarding the entrance to the jail. Suddenly, an angel from the Lord appeared, and light flashed around in the cell. The angel poked Peter in the side and woke him up. Then he said, "Quick, get up." The chains fell off his hands, and the angel said, "Get dressed and put on your sandals." Peter did what he was told. Then the angel said, "Now put on your coat and follow me." Peter left with the angel, but he thought he was dreaming. They went past the 2 groups of soldiers, and when they came to the iron gate to the city, it opened by itself. They went out and they were going along the street when the angel disappeared. Peter now realized what had happened, and he said, "I am certain that the Lord sent his angel to rescue me from Herod and from everything the Jewish leaders planned to do to me." Then Peter went to the house of Mary. Many of the Lord's followers had come together there and were praying. Peter knocked on the door and the servant came to answer. When she heard Peter's voice, she was too excited to open the door. She ran back into the house and said Peter was standing there. "You are crazy," everyone told her, but she kept saying it was him. Then they said, "It must be his angel." But Peter kept on knocking until finally they opened the door. They saw him and were completely amazed. Peter motioned for them to keep quiet. Then he told how the Lord had led him out of jail. The next morning, the soldiers who had been on guard were terribly worried and wondered what had happened to Peter. Herod ordered his own soldiers to search for him, but they could not find him. And that's what we learned on
Adventure Mode!
Wow, isn't God so amazing? Can you just imagine being freed from prison by an angel? This story goes to show that God protects the ones that he loves, and he loves you so, so, so much. Well, that's all the time we have for today, Kingdom Kids. I'll see you next time. Bye!
I liked this video. Did you? Well, like and subscribe.